Alrighty, folks. Welcome to the final lecture on digestive histology on the liver. Now, I know you know the gross anatomy of the liver because we did it already. You watched my video about it like probably 50 times. And so you know your lobes of the liver, I'm sure. However, the liver is also going to have smaller units called lobules. Smaller units called lobules. And a liver lobule is basically a hexagonal structure. So I know that's a circle, but I'm going to draw a hexagon around it. So a liver lobule. Whoops, I don't want another circle there. Let's undo that. There we go. A liver lobule is basically going to be this hexagonal looking thing. There we go. There's a liver lobule. Kind of ugly looking one right there, but that's hexagonal enough for me. And the liver lobule is going to be filled with all of these little cells. All of these little cells that are called hepatocytes. So the liver lobule is just filled with hepatocytes, okay? Filled with hepatocytes. Now that circle I drew in the middle is called a central vein. That central vein is going to take blood away from the liver lobule. So I'm drawing lots of cords of hepatocytes here. It's going to take me like an hour to draw all of them. They would honestly be more. They wouldn't be quite so spoke-like as I'm making them here. Yeah, that's enough for me. So the little purple dots are hepatocytes. The hexagon is the liver lobule. The blue guy in the middle is the central vein. However, that's not all there is. At each corner, there are going to be a trio of things. There is going to be a branch of the hepatic artery. That's what I just made in red. There's going to be a branch of the hepatic portal vein, which I just made in purple. And then there's going to be a little bile duct as well, which I just made in green. Now, these three guys combined are known as a portal triad. So, what happens? Oxygenated blood in the hepatic artery branch and blood rich in like nutrients, perhaps bacteria, perhaps poisons, toxins, whatever we digested and absorbed is going to be in this portal, hepatic portal vein branch. And these two guys, the blood from them goes through sinusoidal capillaries towards the central vein. As it does that, it goes past the hepatocytes, which are going to detoxify the toxins, which are going to store the nutrients, and also there are macrophages in there that are going to eat whatever bad things need eating, and then by the time the blood gets to the central vein then takes it away. So, portal triad is this trio right here. Two blood vessels bringing oxygenated blood in the hepatic artery branch, nutrient, perhaps toxin-rich blood in the portal vein branch. Blood goes through sinusoidal capillaries to the central vein. As it goes, it's going to go past hepatocytes and macrophages, which are going to help filter and deal with that blood. Meanwhile, the hepatocytes make bile. Bile flows in small passageways towards these bile ducts, which then go away from the lobule and eventually combine to form the big ducts that we met when we did the gross anatomy of the liver. All right, all that being said, let's look at this guy here. Okay? You can see there's this connective tissue septa here, and this connective tissue septa is going to outline the liver lobule for us. So I am outlining the liver lobule. It is a little bit squished. They're roughly hexagonal, not always hexagonal. I'm going to put a V right here. That V is in the central vein. I'm going to put an H right here because all these little darkish, reddish things are hepatocytes. Most of the little white spaces that we can see would be the sinusoidal capillaries. Okay? Meanwhile, over here, check out this trio of things. That is my portal arteriole, which is my branch of my hepatic artery, my portal venule, which is my branch of my hepatic portal vein, and my little bile duct. All right, you do not have to distinguish those three. We're not taking a real histology class at this point. So you'd have to know their names and their jobs, and the collection of the three of them is a portal triad. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let's look at another liver here. And guys, this is our last slide for digestive histology, which is just fantastico. So, what do we got here? We have a roughly hexagonal, again, emphasis on the word rough. We don't see quite all of it. There it is. That is my liver lobule. This guy right here, I'm put a circle around it. That is the central vein. Put an H right here, because this is where I have my hepatocytes. Little white spaces, like right there. Sinusoidal capillaries. And over here, encircling a portal triad. Portal arteriole, portal venule, and a little teensy-weensy bile duct. Awesome. All right, I am excited because we are now done with the histology of the digestive system. We did the tongue, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, the pancreas, and the liver. 7 little videos about that. So, anyway, I will see you guys later. Take care.